Why so serious? If only I could do it in that voice, it would have sounded very cool. Welcome to my Joker tutorial. This look has been so much fun to recreate. It's a little bit detailed, but then again, it's still quite simple to do. If you plan on being the Joker this Halloween, keep on watching and I hope you enjoy my tutorial. So I'm starting off with nose and scar wax. As you can see, I've done one side already. It seems like you need a lot to cover the area that the scarring will happen, but this stuff goes a long way. So that's all I'm using for this side because I did that side and I used too much. So I think using less, even though this is the side I'm going to do the biggest scar on, this should be enough. Now I'm going to press it onto my skin. The wax is easier to use on an area like your cheekbones or your forehead, an area that's flat and not fleshy. So to help blend it out, I'm using a little bit of Vaseline because otherwise your fingers melt it and it will just stick to your fingers and it will start to lift up. It's just really blending the edges in. Now, although the Joker's scars go straight to his mouth, using the wax too close to your mouth will start to lift. I think I've done this side better than this side, so if I was going to wear this as my makeup for a costume for the entire night out, this side would probably start to lift up because I don't think I did that side exactly the way I wanted to. Whereas this side is a little bit further back and just where you put the makeup on will fill in the gap to hide the fact that the wax starts a little bit further back. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit further as well. So the less wax you use, the better it will be because it is heavy. If you're using too much of it, it will start to peel off after a long amount of time. And also because it's on your skin, your face is warm, it will want to melt the wax as well. Next, I'm going to use a piece of car sponge just to stipple over it and add some texture to it so it's not flat. And this also helps to blend out the edges as well. Now using the end of my spatula, which I rub Vaseline over the edge, which makes it glide through the wax a lot easier, you can add your scarring. So I'm going to go around. Now you need to seal the scarring that you've put on there. The wax has to be sealed, otherwise it's going to just melt and come off. To make it last a little bit longer, I'm sealing it with this plastic sealer, and I'm just going to use a sponge and dip it in there and just pat it over top. Make sure you go around the edges of it as well so that the wax doesn't start to lift and peel. And once you put the sealer on, just let it dry for a couple of minutes because you can't really put anything over the top until it seals the wax and it's set. This side it should feel dry to touch. It shouldn't have the feeling of the wax, it should have like a plastic feel over top of it. So once you've put the wax on and you've sealed it, just set the wax with a little bit of translucent powder. This will take any shine off it as well. The next part of the look is to basically add the Joker makeup. His makeup isn't perfect, it's far from it, which makes the effect of this excellent. There's not going to be any room for error or mistakes. So really it's entirely up to you how you want to apply the makeup. I'm going to start with the white first, and for that I'm using the Ben Nye Cream Stick Foundation in white. And to apply it, I'm just using a big foundation brush like this. I'm going to rub it through the foundation and apply it. Next part is a tricky part. I'm just going to actually sponge the white over top, so I don't want to run the risk of the brush lifting the wax. Now to fill in the eyes, I'm just using the Ben Nye Black foundation, and I'm going to use a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend it over the eyes. First I'm going to roughly fill around like that. So now that I've just roughly done that, to get the lines and everything going around the eyes like Heath has in the movie, the best way to do this is to actually like close your eyes really tight to get those lines. So I'll do that and I'll show you the result, and you'll see why it's the easiest way to do that. Because you get that effect around the eye, like all the lines where the white is. It's pretty cool. Once that part is done, you can go and remove some of the white in the forehead, which his makeup is very run down and looks almost like it's coming off. To do that, just follow your expression lines. So I have like a really big crease in my forehead. So I do that. Just go along, and where you would naturally have creases in your forehead or on your face anywhere, just go and wipe some of that away. It sort of adds a little bit more than just having like a flat white face with the darkness around the eyes. For the mouth, I've mixed together two of the reds from the Ben Nye Master Bruise Wheel, which are these two reds here. I'm going to start off really lightly. Then I'm going to go in with the little piece of sponge that I had from before and just stipple it around the mouth area and around the edges of the scars, just so it looks a bit more blended and worn into it. And it also, compared to this side, looking at that side, you can see the scarring more. It's not being covered by the makeup, though you can still see it. This side definitely looks better. Just to enhance the detail that I've made, I'm going to go around inside the scars, which just makes them appear more deeper, makes them stand out a bit more. And then again on this other side. As I have noticed in the photos, the Joker also has a scar that goes up onto his lips. So just using the grease paint will give you that effect. I've just added a little bit more red over the lips and over the scars, and then just patted it off so it's not so heavy. And then close up you can still see the scarring. It still looks really, really gross. So to finish off the look, I've sprayed green hairspray into my hair, just that sort, to give it that green tinge that the Joker has. I've also added a little bit more of the black foundation around my eyes, and that just about completes this look. I hope you have enjoyed this. This look is very, very cool. I don't know why I haven't tried doing it sooner. So this is for you, Heath. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to my Joker tutorial. This is, I will say firstly, in honour of the late great Heath Ledger. He has immortalized this character into what it is now. I feel very honoured. I feel like I'm giving a speech at the freaking Grammys or something. No. Oh. I've put my little spin on it a little. A little. Oh my god, just forget that shit. This is pretty much self-explanatory of who and what and really how. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. What is wrong with my head? Why so serious? Ugh. That's enough.
Why so serious?